There's an unwritten rule in the world of success that most people only learn the hard way. Outshining your boss can actually backfire, no matter how talented or well-intentioned you are. In the competitive landscape of any workplace, it's tempting to think that standing out is always the best strategy. But sometimes, the brighter your star shines, the more you risk casting a shadow over those above you, and that can have consequences you never saw coming. Have you ever wondered if you might be unknowingly sabotaging your own climb up the ladder? It's a common trap for ambitious people, working hard, going above and beyond, only to find that your efforts aren't always rewarded the way you expect. Here's how to avoid the #1 mistake that can quietly stall your career, even when you're doing everything right. Law 1 of power is simple but brutally honest: never outshine the master. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a principle that's been observed in boardrooms, creative studios, and even royal courts for centuries. The people in charge, whether they're your manager, your team lead, or the CEO, often have egos and insecurities just like anyone else. When you make them feel threatened, even unintentionally, you risk becoming a target instead of a rising star. It might sound old school, but think about it. Have you ever been in a meeting where someone tried a little too hard to impress, maybe by correcting the boss or showing off their expertise? Suddenly the energy in the room shifts. People get quiet. The boss's expression changes. What was meant to be a moment of brilliance turns into an awkward silence, and the person who spoke up is left wondering what went wrong. That's exactly what this law is all about. It's not just about avoiding conflict, it's about understanding the subtle dynamics of power and perception that shape every workplace. When you outshine your boss, you might think you're proving your value, but you could be making them feel exposed or undermined. Let's put this into real-life terms. Imagine you've just started a new job. You're eager to make a great impression, to show everyone what you're capable of. You want to be seen as a go-getter, someone who brings fresh ideas and energy to the team. So you stay late, you solve problems before anyone else even notices them, and you're always ready with a suggestion or a solution. You might even take the initiative to improve a process or launch a new project. On the surface, it seems like you're doing everything right. But here's the catch. If your actions make your boss look less competent, or if your ideas overshadow theirs, you could be creating silent enemies instead of allies. Even if you don't mean to, making your boss look clueless or out of touch, even by accident, can trigger feelings of insecurity or resentment. Instead of being grateful for your hard work, your boss might start to see you as a threat, and in most organizations, it's the boss who decides who gets promoted, who gets the best projects, and who gets left behind. So what should you do instead? The key is to spotlight your boss's strengths. Share your ideas, but frame them in a way that gives your boss